Hello everybody, this is DearMamaSal's, and I actually had to take a day off work today. I've been so stressed out about so many things for so many days that I'm afraid that I woke up this morning and went, I need a mental health day, and I need it badly. I really was on the edge, if you know what I mean, where just like, no, this is enough now. So I've just got to go and get my car insurance updated, otherwise I won't be able to drive a car tomorrow. And so that's what I'm going to do. I've slept in this morning, gave myself plenty of rest, and for some reason I still can't get my camera talking to my computer, and Paul and somebody else, I can't remember who it was, also reminded me that there's a cable that connects the two. My problem is not that. I'm pretty techie when it comes to these things. What's happening is even when connected, it doesn't connect. In other words, I've got the device up on the, when you go and have a look at the devices, I've got it up there and it acknowledges it there, but it actually doesn't connect to it. So I'm not quite sure what that's about, but I'm sure we will find out. Also, before anybody asks me, I've also hot-wired it straight in. In other words, I've taken it out of series with the router, and I've just connected it directly to see if that makes a difference. No, it doesn't. So all the things that I can think of, and as I said, I'm fairly good on those sort of things normally. I fix other people's minor problems like this, so I rate myself as quite knowledgeable, but I can't get this thing to work. So I think what I'm going to do is let you know that I'm a total doofus, because I picked up the phone with the idea of taking the phone back to the store and having them put it on one of their computers to see what was the situation. And the phone's dead. I don't know how I did that. So I've got that charging at home, and I'll either do it tomorrow or Saturday and try and get that sorted out. Very frustrating all round. And as I said, especially as I'm already stressed to start with. But the thing is this, I can live without my cell phone. That's how I look at it. It won't be as easy. In other words, I've got footage on my cell phone that I can't get off there because it's too big to I've stopped talking because it suddenly struck me, oops, that's not where I want to be. It suddenly struck me that when I turned that phone on one day, it had an edit program. So I'm wondering whether I should go in once it's recharged and edit the footage down. It's not that important. The footage is not that important, really. It's just the principle of it that's driving me insane. You all understand that one, I'm sure. Okay, let me go and try and get some car insurance. That will make me feel a little bit better. I'm beginning to get my life a little bit under control if I can get that done. I'll speak to you soon. Well, hello everybody. So, one thing went very easily. So I now have insurance on my car properly sorted out. I'm going to go down and try and get some ideas from the store that I bought the cell phone from to see if there's something just, I'm pretty sure this is for user error going on, but I just don't understand what the user error is. I've installed the device. The device shows up now on my computer. But for some reason, it's not connecting to the cell phone when you have it all connected up. So, thank you. So kamikaze woman was not going to walk in front of me, then decided she was, and then obviously saw the look on my face and decided maybe she wasn't. And then apologized, which was nice of her. I appreciated that. She realized that her indecision had created some stress. So, what I wanted you to know is that overload is a very real problem. And there is no doubt in my mind that I, over the last week, have overloaded my system. I can feel it. Ooh, pretty car. Pretty car on the back of a truck. Sick, pretty car. With an N on it. How can it be? I don't believe that. A high performance. I mean, it's got to be a Guinea or a. No, I tell you what it is. It's not even that. Could be. Can't see. Anyway, but a high performance car. It's a high performance sports car. So, at very lowest, it is. I just don't recognize the shape. But it really has the shape of a Guinea or a high performance Porsche or one of those. You know what I mean? With an N on it, a learner's license. Who gives their son or daughter a high performance race car? I mean, is that looking for trouble or what? And if you owned a high-performance car of that caliber, would you? Maybe I'm weird. I would not be letting my son or daughter, if I had them, my son or daughter drive them. I don't care how much I love them. That to me is asking for trouble. You give your son and daughter a 2-stroke, lowest speed you can give them type car. Go buy $2,000 worth of clunker. It'll be cheaper in the long run. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, do not give them the ability to speed. They're dangerous enough without them speeding. Okay, I'm sounding old. I'm sorry. I'm actually saying this in terms of protecting their lives rather than being an old fart. It's just like I would, it doesn't make sense to me that you would give a son or daughter such a killing machine, because I think that's basically what you're doing. I think it's irresponsible myself. Okay, maybe I should shut up on that subject. So going back to overload. And so it's got to the, I got to the point where I realized that any more stress was going to take me probably over the top, and I didn't want that. I'd rather take a mental health day and just defuse a bit. I've got a very busy weekend. I have to deliver 2 speeches. So that's also very large amount of stress on my system, and so I just have to do what I can to protect myself. And I'd like to believe that I'm smart enough to do that. Now it makes it a little difficult when but it is what it is, and I can't do it all. I'm not Superwoman. Rats. I always believe I'd like to be able to do it all, but it's not true. So, such a pretty day in British Columbia. Just a magical day. Temperature is only 6, but you wouldn't believe it. The sun is out, it's beautiful. You know, for all of you who think that we in Canada live in igloos, I'd have to say they melted. Just a magnificent day. And I don't know where in the world my car is getting a temperature of 6. It feels about in the teens outside at the moment. But if it tells me it's 6, I'm going to believe it. Probably more intelligent than I anyway. Alright, so now I'm going off to see if I can get some logic about what I'm doing wrong with my cell phone. And then I'm going home. I'm resting again. Well, hello everybody, this is me. I've just quickly popped home to pick up my computer. 2 things I learned at the store. One was it would have been a really good idea if I brought my computer with me and the phone, which I knew, and I didn't do it. I thought I could save some time. Doofus. And the second thing was that I learned about Dropbox. I didn't know that Dropbox would allow you to upload full vlogs up into them. So that's interesting to know in future. So I'm going to be installing that on my phone, and I'll get them to do that while I'm there. And then also, what I'm also thinking, of course, is surely the Google Drive also must do that as well. I mean, now that they're connected with YouTube, they must have a facility to do that. I was just quite surprised that I couldn't do it directly from my phone to YouTube. So that's what had me confused, because I did try that as a sort of plan B, but it didn't work. So, good stuff. So now I'm just back to the store again. And I think I did do a very quick vlog from the store back to my home when I was talking about this, but you know, I think I did a major doofus moment, because I think that I might have had the camera pointing to my boob level. And so just in case, I'm doing this quick rerun of that information on my way back. Because, yeah, I know what some of you are saying. Can we see it? Can we see it? Yeah, I know you guys. So I will... I will see what I can do. I'll see if it's fun. If it's fun, I'll make a plan about it. But if it isn't fun, if it's just stupid, then I won't. So it's really quite a struggle for me, because, you know, I've always been a very techie person, and for some reason I just can't get this thing to do it. So I'll let the experts fix it, and just swallow my ego and just let them do that. So they can do it far faster than I can, that's for sure, because they know what they're doing. So not just that they know what they're doing, they know that what they're doing with that particular phone. So that's really an important thing for me. And then I hope by the time I'm doing the vlog coming back from there, that that's another problem solved. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to solve a lot of the things that are causing me stress today. And the reason is because I have to do a speech tomorrow. And that takes a great deal of energy and emotion from me. And then I can't afford to have that drain my body because I have to go back and do the closing on Sunday. Again, another huge drain of emotion and energy. So I can't afford to go into tomorrow too stressed. So that's why I took the day off, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, to minimize the things that are on my mind so that I can concentrate on what's important tomorrow. Now, it's sad that I needed to take a vacation day to do it, but you know, it was really a mental health issue for me. I could feel what was happening in my stress levels, and it just isn't worth it, quite honestly. It's called judge me for being a wuss if you want, but I know what the next step is if I don't look after my body. So I wasn't interested in doing that. So here I am, back at the car park again. And hopefully in a few, next time you see me, it'll be fixed. Wouldn't that be nice? So I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now. Actually, I'm leaving the camera on just as I try and get out of the car here. Because it's such a beautiful day. Just look at this. Just an absolute magnificent day. I just want to get my computer out. And for that I might need two hands. Remind me to pick up. Oops. Oh yeah, right. It's not going to work like that. There, so I'll unlock it. Don't lock it. Okay, there we go. And then remember to relock it. Right there. So anyway, as you can see, just a cloudless day, just beautiful. And for all of you who think we live in igloos here in Canada, there are days like this that you just go, why would you live anywhere else? Because you really do get to see such beautiful seasons and not too much of any of them. You know what I mean? It's not too hot in the summer. It's not too cold in the winter. And just wanted to give a shout out actually to where I'm just going. I'm going to Tom Harris telestore here in where I live. And they really are good about helping you. So just wanted to give them a bit of a shout out. Alright everybody, I'll be with you in a sec. Bye for now. Hello everybody, this is DearMamaSal's, and I've now been in the store for probably 2 hours. And this is Lauren. Say hi, Lauren.
Hi.
And Lauren's been helping me, and we tried absolutely everything there is to try, and guess what? It wasn't me, and it wasn't Lauren. It was the phone, which is what I sort of suspected at the get-go. So now we are busy setting up, whatever the word is. There's a fancy word.
DOA.
A what?
Your phone was a DOA.
It's a DOA.
Dead
It's a dead
alive.
phone. It's pushing up daisies somewhere. Anyway, now we're hoping we can also pull off the vlog that I put on there, which is what started this whole problem in the first place. But good job that I had the problem now, not later. Because the funny thing was when we actually plugged in the first phone, it did exactly what we wanted it to do without us having to do anything, which is what was meant to happen with the other one. Anyway, so thank you, Paul, and thank you for everybody else who gave me good suggestions. We got it fixed. Well, we think we got it fixed, Taylor.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Okay, so anybody in the area? Tom Harris is the place to go. preferably Grandview. Okay, bye for now.